In the dusty heart of Texas, a story began not with fire, but with a boy named Vernon Howell. Struggling with dyslexia and social isolation, he was a child adrift, searching for a purpose he could not yet name. Music was his first refuge, but a deeper, more dangerous calling was quietly taking root within his soul. The Bible became his obsession. In its pages, he did not just find faith, he found a way to rewrite his own destiny. He sought purity in the Adventist church, yet his interpretations grew increasingly radical, alienating those around him. But Vernon had a gift, a magnetic charisma that drew in the disillusioned, turning his words into an undeniable gospel. He found his kingdom at Mount Carmel, a quiet compound near Waco that would soon become the center of a storm. His influence grew. He was no longer just a teacher. He was becoming a father figure and a self-proclaimed prophet. The humble Vernon Howell was gone. In his place stood a man who claimed to hold the keys to the 7 seals, David Koresh. As Koresh, he demanded absolute devotion. His sermons turned from scripture to survivalism, fueled by a growing paranoia. Behind closed doors, the atmosphere shifted. The community began to prepare for an apocalypse that Koresh himself was orchestrating. He looked at the world with the gaze of a messiah, convinced that he alone was the final arbiter of truth. The fire that eventually consumed Mount Carmel didn't just burn wood. It etched a permanent scar into the American psyche. A man who promised salvation but led his followers into a tragedy that remains one of history's darkest chapters. Vernon Howell was lost to the myth of David Koresh, a legacy of faith, fire, and a dream turned to ash.